Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with me. I'm your host, Brian. You are on the BrianTMurray YouTube channel. It is time for What If. It is time for What If. What If is a platform by Marvel that came out in the late 70s. And it just evolved. It just evolved over the decades. You have Marvel telling all these wonderful, iconic stories, and they created another platform that simply said, what if things turned out differently? So, what if, etc., question mark. So, they turned it into a comic book, a MCU platform on Disney Plus, which I think is great, is because there's no need to bring all these accomplished great actors back to redo stuff. Have them do voiceovers if they can't obtain the particular actor or actress. Have someone else do the voiceover. Case in point, this is the last piece of work that Chadwick Boseman did for Marvel. This is his last piece of work that he's done for them. So, What If was number one. As a kid, I never really saw the point of What If, but as you get older and you have your own what ifs in your own life, now you're very interested in what ifs. So, episode 1, Captain Carter. What if Captain Carter was the first Avenger? So, let's do the review now, shall we? Okay, I like the fact that Peggy Carter is still crushing on Steve Rogers, even in his pre-super soldier serum form. You know, I think that's cool. It's stuff that's what Disney is made of. The fact that you can be a good guy and brave and everything, and like that, you know, very traditional, which I think is very nice. Something that I believed in growing up until I didn't believe in it anymore. Alright, so here we are. They are putting Rogers, getting ready for him to do the experiment. I like the fact that it explains they have a antagonist. Don't know who he is or where he's from to botch the experiment. Rogers cannot get in it. Everyone, Stark and the colonel that is involved, saying how this is very costly. The guy that sets the explosive, he shoots Rogers. Carter shoots him dead. The experiment is wasting away, and then Carter thinks fast, and she gets into the incubator chamber for the super soldier serum. She goes through it, she comes out, and she immediately reminds me of She-Hulk. Immediately. Just advanced height, advanced size. You know, that's just, you know, just immediately reminded me of She-Hulk. So we understand how it goes. We have all of this going on. The Colonel, Carter, and Stark is going through plans. They have to find these terrorist cells that are Hydra related. We have all this happening. Carter is on the mission. They go and they get they set the Howling Commandos free, which I think is a very good crossover. I think the Howling Commandos was in Captain America 1 anyway, so that's pretty good. Crossovers are always good. Crossovers are always good. Your story should be so significant that impacts other people. I like the fact that Stark puts Rogers into a Iron Man suit, pre-Iron Man. I think that was pretty cool. Don't render Rogers insignificant because he doesn't have the super soldier serum. It's like, no, utilize that bravery. Okay, do that. Utilize that bravery. So we have Carter is just going hard at it, and that's more than fine. The British, the British costume, the British shield, very nice touch. You have the revealing of the Red Skull. You have Carter and Rogers still crushing on each other there, and that's very interesting. It's like how Carter is now like 7 feet tall. I mean, I'm just guessing, like 6'10". She is about She-Hulk size. So it's like, do you still feel the same way about her, though she's 3 times your size? Yeah. Okay, we have the famous train scene as seen in Captain America: First Avenger. We have all of that going on. Granted, y'all, these are new stories. We're not talking about a what if story from the 80s. We are talking the fact that Kevin Feige utilized the what if platform for MCU stories. So they're not comic book stories, they're MCU stories. So stories that everyone is familiar with over the past 13 years. And here we are, and it's drawing people in. Okay, I haven't heard any reviews or anything, but I'm assuming it has done well. If it hasn't, it will do well, especially when Chadwick's story comes up. So yeah, we have that going on. I think the gentleman from Comics Explained did a video on the monster that came through as they are now in the castle. And Schmidt, the Red Skull, opens a interdimensional portal, and this monster you don't see. Well, you do see the monster's head, if you will. You do see its tentacles, so forth, so on. You see all of this going on. Carter dives in to make sure it's dead. And she goes through the portal. When she wakes up, she's in the 21st century with Fury. Fury and what looks like Barton. So that's pretty good. So here we are. The what if platform it is a number of things. It's a satire, definitely, but give me 1 second. The word that I have in mind is not coming to me. Alright. Anyway, so the What If platform, it is a satire. Sometimes it ends in a tragedy. So it constantly reminds you what would have happened, what could have happened, and wow, I'm glad that didn't happen. So it just lets you know that though the thought is exciting, it could be sending you down a path that could make you sad. So, but let's start with the driving force of What If. The driving force of What If is known as the Watcher. The Watcher that is assigned to Marvel's 616 universe is his real name is Uatu. U-A-T-U. Uatu. So Uatu is very connected with the Marvel universe, is because he only reveals himself when an event that is important enough is getting ready to happen. Well, how does he know? It's because he sees all at once, all at the same time, everywhere. So when things are getting ready to lead to, here is a Loki word, when something's getting ready to lead to a nexus, he shows up. If the Watcher shows up, do know this is big, and his impact is going to affect a lot of people if they realize it or not. So Uatu is telling us the third wall, letting us know this almost happened. What if this had happened? This is how things would have played out. And it leads into what we now call a multiverse event. Back in the 80s, it was just called an alternate universe. And it just gave you a peek of what things would have looked like if certain things would have happened. So that's where that is. I have several What If comic books. I still have them. And yeah, as I said, as a kid, I didn't really appreciate them the way that I should. But now, being in my 40s, what if you do that for your own life? Personal, professional, ministry, whatever it is. What if? So, yeah. And quiet is kept. God does it to you as well. He does it to you through your dreams. He'll show you a picture of yourself, and if you're not careful, you would think it will automatically happen. It will nothing automatic. It's not. It is not eventuality. It's potentiality. This is the potential of happening. It will not eventually happen. He's showing you is because it's something that you're currently doing right now is going to lead you to it, minus some known variables. But what you're currently doing right now is going to lead you to it. So God originated the what if concept. So yeah, so cool episode to get everyone started on it. So this was cool. I'm pretty sure things are going to lead to bigger things as the stories compound. So yeah, so this is it for my review. Good stuff. It is a start, so it'll be nice to know to see where all this leads. So all right, I'll see you in a little bit. All right. God bless. Bye.